1, 2, 3, you put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, that I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children.
Hello everybody, and good evening and welcome to the stream. Today we are in Tier 3 in SLR as always, and we're in Mexico. And joining on me, as always, once again, there is Derogatory Pineapple. Hey mate, welcome back.
Hello, mate. Yeah, welcome to Mexico this week.
Yeah, good track for you?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a nice one. I enjoy racing around here. It's quite just a nice track to drive.
Yeah, no bad track to be honest. Well, you know, the last races, we actually thought it was gonna be like a quite boring race, but it wasn't. So here, surely there are gonna be more opportunities. So, I mean, it's gonna be interesting as now we're getting a fight for the championship, which Papa will join later. But so far we got fighting for the championship, Futuristic, Yoda, and Papa. And I'm gonna check now the standings, but yeah, I mean, this season so far it's looking very interesting about tier 3. So now Tranquil, I think it is the first, is gonna make the hot lap. So now we are in the long straight, which here turn 1, turn 2 and turn 3 are quite difficult because you need to cut the curb here, but also being careful on the brake on the track limits, of course. So yeah, speaking about this track, it's very difficult about track limits. I think we're gonna see a few drivers getting penalty, but here also here this section, the second sector, is quite difficult. Very good on the brakes here, Tranquil. It seems like a quite clean lap. You got a little bit of oversteer, but now we're in the S's, which you need to stay as close as you can on the curb. And now here almost full throttle, I think, but he didn't on 7th. And the second sector 56.4, as now we're approaching the last sector. Oh, we got a little bit of oversteer, he just locked up, he went too wide, Tranquilo. And now we're in the last corner. He missed a little bit the apex on this right, and this spun.
Ooh, so that's unfortunate for Tranquilo. I think Labi Basso is gonna have to be the first one to set a lap. Then he goes into the pits straight away, just Tranquilo. So Labi Basso will probably be the first to finish his lap. He's coming through the stadium section now.
Oh, we got
Final corner.
Got him by date.
Okay, so no, he won't. So I think the one behind that is Wamski. So hopefully, Wamski, mate, please
Give us a lap.
come on, Wamski. No, he is also backed off. He is invalidated as well. So Zod, next one.
No, I don't think so. No, he's still on it. He didn't.
No, Wamski pits.
No, once didn't. Oh no, it's Wesley. Sorry, I'm sorry. And
Oh,
Wesley, yeah.
Oh, Wesley.
Womsky, Wesley, same thing. So Wesley actually set in the pole. 16.5.
Oh, so that means 3 people messed up their laps, and then no one was setting an actual lap. I thought qualifying was broken, but luckily it's not. We've still got Wesley now on top of the 16.5. That's a good lap. And then K Shamakas. I don't know. Shamakas. Anyway, he's in second place with a 17.1. He's a P2, and RCC's on the mediums. I think we're gonna have a Ferrari across the line and pits. So no one seems to be setting any laps for some reason. But
and now we have Luke, by the way, which is doing 18.7, which I think it's Wetzel probably. think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, Luke
uh,
Wetzel, yeah, probably.
yeah, Wetzel's. I think there's definitely time to find in that 18.7. I think Zod is still on a lap here. Definitely seems to be pushing.
Yeah, I'm watching now
Yeah,
Keyboard Magnussen,
yeah.
which is interesting to see how a keyboard driver can race here, as there are a lot of turns, fast turn. So here is on the ERS section, and now going to the last sector, which you need to stay close to the curve, but also it's difficult to not lock up. And also, if you lock up, you need to use it if you want to get faster indeed. Like in some track, you have to. But here, ooh, we got a little bit. Oh no, I think it was just luck. This one. As he said, a 16.6. So not a bad lap, only 1/10 slower than Wesley.
Yeah, quite good. So not bad. It's a good effort from Keyboard Magnuson, who can definitely get
Yeah,
or LOR Keyboard definitely get well provisional pole if he improves by a little bit. I think who else is now on a lap? I don't think anyone else is on a
yeah, I
lap at the
think
moment.
they're
So this
all
kind
on
of
the. Yep.
they're on out laps, I think, at the moment, or in the pit. So yeah, pretty slow start to quali. We're 7 minutes in, and 5 laps have been set. So this is clearly a track where people are invalidating and not making the actual, start, not making the grid, the full lap, the full from grid to grid. But either way, Wesley on pole. Is this a sorry? Is this a difficult track for you, Crystals? Is it something that you
Uh,
find you invalidate a lot or not?
Honestly, now also without the line, it is, it is very difficult track, especially speaking about the track limits. It's very difficult, but in my opinion, it's a good track. It's probably the main issue is about the third tier when you're just behind very closely. You're just chasing the guy ahead. It's very difficult on the sector 2 and 3. As well, more sector 2 as there are this S's which Wamski spun and retired. He's
Was that a
crashed.
rage quit from Wamski?
No,
Oh, he's crashed.
he crashed.
Oh no, Wamski, mate.
Yeah,
Oh, damn, he's going to be down in P14 if everyone sets laps, that is.
yeah,
But down in P14, that's going to be a harsh blow for Wamski.
yeah. That was wow. That was. And now, yeah, with some motocrosser. So
You see
as
Tranquilo. Tranquilo's on a lap here. He's
yeah,
still at
Tranquilo.
28.4 in the first sector. That's quite a good first sector for 28.4. He's going to come through these nice S's. He
Oh,
hooks up that
invalidate.
first sector and he
Well,
validates.
we're not gonna get lapped on this
And
qualifying
when
probably.
and this is your final order, Wetsley keyboard. Shall we, guys? Because looks like no one is going to get an actual lap in this race, guys.
But now we have
We're 10
motocrosser now, which is on the hot lap, and I think he's gonna do a very good lap. 56.0, which is actually a very good time, I think. Yeah, I suppose it is. But yeah, I mean, as I was speaking about the track, it's difficult, but it's good. I like to drive it. Still need to get the limits, which now Yoda 15.1, but
Let's go.
motocrosser beated it. 15.0.
Now we get some laps in. 15.1, Yoda 15.0.
My
This is a
best
nice
driver,
lap.
which are fighting for the championship. And Meepo 16.4 on mediums. That's actually not bad. But yeah, I mean, so last week we spoke about prediction of quali time, and that was like very close, just about 7 milliseconds probably. So let's see, what's your prediction? What's gonna be the pole time? I think the derogatory left us. No?
I'm going to go with a 14.873.
Ooh, for
No? I can hear you.
yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine.
14.873.
Okay, so 14.73. I'm gonna say I'm optimistic. 14.665.
Okay, 665.
Yeah.
So 4/10 on these laps. They
Yeah.
look like quite clean laps to me. But okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know, maybe.
Ambitious is Crystals. I mean, he's got
Yeah.
eight guys. Crystals, he does 15, 14 sixes in his sleep, so he's very optimistic for tier 3. But he himself, he's a super fast guy, so I think he's a big, maybe too optimistic. But I mean, last week I said the same, and then what happened? You were like 4 milliseconds
Yeah,
off,
for me
so
it's
I'll
like
shut
yeah,
up.
5 milliseconds.
I'll shut up, all right? Because you clearly have a knack for this.
Maybe. Let's hope. Yes, so now Papa is in the hotla, by the way. Wait, in the chat, to Telma say the 13.9 pool. I don't think so. I mean, that's too optimistic in my
Ooh,
opinion.
13, mate. It's not esports here. It's tier 3.
Yeah.
13.
So
That
it,
is a bit. That's a bit
yeah.
of a lap and a half. I mean, I didn't think Freddie Rasmussen was part of our league, but if he is, then
Yeah,
damn, I
maybe
think
it's
you were
possible.
right there.
But the thing I'm sure now is that we're gonna get a lot of valid lap time. It seems like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it took us, what was it, 11 minutes to get like a
Yeah,
full kind of grid of lap times. It's just crazy considering the amount of
yeah.
times they went out.
And we got an ENF as well.
Yeah, poor Webski didn't settle up, so he will be starting dead last with a lot of work to do. Futuristic hasn't settled out either, which
Oh,
is quite
Papa
interesting.
Span.
Ooh.
The assist, the fast one. Span, it's not looking very good. Qualifying for Papa. And I mean, they're fighting for the championship, so. Well, let's have a look on the standings. I'm gonna check now. Which I think it is Motocrosser still on the lead. Which we are seeing him very consistent driver, but also the others are catching up as we've seen. So we have Motocrosser with wait, everything just okay, tier 3 standings. So we got Motocrosser on P1, 163 points, Papa 128, and Yoda in P3 109, and Futuristic P4 86.
Okay, so it's going to basically be Motocrosser against Papa Yoda and Futuristic.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's got a very clear lead going into the last, is it 3 rounds of the season or 4? Is it
You
3?
mean left or?
Yeah, how many left after Mexico?
Well, there is still Abu Dhabi, Brazil,
Is it
Imola,
Qatar?
Imola.
Oh yeah, and Qatar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, not Qatar. Saudi
No,
Arabia.
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Wrong Middle Eastern
and
country. Sorry
also
about that.
Melbourne. We also
Oh
have
yeah, no,
Melbourne,
there's
yeah.
gonna be 5 or something.
Yeah,
5
five.
5
Yeah,
races. So no, still chances for Motocross to be
yeah,
chased
indeed.
down by Yoda, Papa, and Futuristic. Say he gets one bad race, 25 points down. That's his lead halved, and good races from anyone else, and then well, you know, it starts getting very interesting again. So obviously, Motocross are the favourite to win, but definitely not a given, not at all.
Well, I mean,
It's still 5
it's still gonna be close, you know. So I don't really know who's gonna win the championship. I'm not really sure because a mistake could be very, very big, huge. Speaking about the championship, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's looking very, very good championship so far, so it's good. You know, honestly, I didn't expect this such a close competition. So I think it's good for tier 3, which I mean we're getting basically 4 drivers fighting for the championship, so you know, let's hope it's gonna be also in real life and have fun next year.
yeah, let's hope
Well,
so.
maybe
Because
2 Ferrari drivers would be better, you know?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to not agree with you on that one. I think I think if we had 5 teams, I think that was like one of the most ambitious predictions.
Yeah, no,
But
no.
5 teams all put one driver forward, and then you had 5 drivers. That's the ideal way. But If it's just Sainz and Leclerc, I think I'm going to have to turn off the TV once in a while because that's not going to be a Ferrari domination. Although I do think that Ferrari's going to do well next year. So,
I don't know. I don't
I
want.
said that last week as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, I don't want to predict anything as basically. I mean, it's like 5 years I'm hoping for. So.
Okay.
Just let's see how it's gonna go. But meanwhile, now we're gonna getting. Oh, meanwhile, a wheel. It's on the truck. Okay. I think that's Swampski wheel. And now we've got Tranquilo, which seems is doing very, very well. 56.2, which is almost improving 2 tenths. And now we're in this. Yeah, last sector it went again a little bit wide, but still nailing the apex on the corner after. And here, pretty wide, which now we're gonna see is gonna do a 15.7 V6. So let's have a look on Yoda now, which is gonna go on the hot lap, which I supposed to be the last one. I think it is. So yeah, here went the main straight, which is quite easy to overtake if you have Slipstream and TRS, and if you're deploying the ERS as well. And now here went very, very well. Smooth on the throttle, which we're gonna see now his first sector. It's 28.5, which is not improving now. Look up here. Went a little bit wide, so I don't actually know if he's improving or not, but here he just went very, very good on the throttle. Some pants maybe. And now here very, very aggressive on the curb, almost full throttle here, which is very good by him. And now 56.0, 4 milliseconds down. Let's see here, you brake a little bit before the curb. Here you try to stay on the orange dosages. So now he's gonna cross the line, but oh, he backed up.
Backs off. I don't know why he backed off. Maybe he felt it was. Did he make a mistake? Was he down maybe? But he backed off.
That's gonna
He
be.
said he wasn't going to improve.
So let's see motocrosser. Lost, of course, and is the momentane leader. I mean, yeah, the momentary poleman. So let's see now. He went a little bit wide to carry probably more speed on the straight.
Oh, good lap by Lavies, put in 15.2 for P4 at the moment.
Oh yeah, like Fasolia. For at the moment, also futuristic at a time. At a time. But let's see. Yeah, let's.
What is he doing?
Oh, again, yeah, Cuban motocrosser. They're known like to the strategies. Now you can see. I mean, now he's gaining. Oh, he's not, but he's still very, very close. Seems like motocross is gonna be the poleman with this qualifying, but let's see now. Is he gonna this time? I think so. Let's see. We're gonna. Oh wow, that was very good. Calm on the. We got in fight 8. No.
Here comes Futuristic round. He has not invalidated his one and only lap. Where's he going to go? P3.
Oh,
Only 500s behind Yoda.
oh,
So
let's see
really
Papa.
good lap.
Oh no, I think.
Oh,
Backed
Papa.
off.
Oh no, Papa, you're gonna regret that one, mate. Because I think you need these good laps in the championship. He's down in P11. But if you do remember from the USA and from
Yeah,
Japan,
he did last for.
both the winners have been from below or out of the top 10, which is it's just crazy to say. So yeah, that's the end of qualifying. Don't come out.
Yeah, so let's see. That's the end of the dates. Taking but the top 15s. Fuck. The thing about you, Airborne. I mean, they're quite same pay. Let's see. By 90. Again, that's good. I mean, there's, I think, getting by the Ferrari. Yeah, I was just. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, no, guys. For those of you who don't know, maybe uh, Futuristic got a 10-second drive-through penalty in P1 with about 5 laps to go. Was it 5 laps? It was definitely near the end. It was well over halfway through the race um, in Singapore, and we're not going to talk about that because he that was must have been a depressing experience for him. I tell you, that would have been pretty bad.
I can
So
confirm.
yeah, moving on. Yeah, no, taking it from Crystals, he it was a bad experience for Futuristic because he pulled on like some sort of strategy masterclass. But anyway, here comes a formation lap in which we can talk about strategies, cars, and I don't know
Yeah.
other stuff.
Well, about the strategy, I think it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be interesting to see the strategy because it's not so easy to decide as you can make soft medium or medium soft, but it's also to take in consideration the two stopper strategy, so about soft medium soft or medium soft soft or whether you want. So I don't really know, but I mean here I'm seeing Wamsky, which is which is fun again with the hearts. I think that was just a strategy to warm up the tire, probably. I don't know. But it's, yeah, it's very interesting as the pit stop is actually very fast. To be honest, I think you lose like 15, 16 seconds, even less maybe, or I don't know, even more. So, I mean, the tire degradation from what I've seen is not too much even with the soft, but I think it's sure that if you want to get longer to do the one stop, you're gonna lose a lot of pace with the soft, especially like 2 seconds slower, even 2.5. So yeah, I think someone is gonna try the two stopper strategy, which is not actually bad. And also there is another incognita, which is the safety car.
Yep, you can never count out the good old safety car. Who's going to do the start? Yeah,
Yeah, do you wanna make the start this time?
I think you should do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. So now the car placed into the grid. Is Motocrosser gonna get a good start, which now probably the third place is the best one, which is now sit by Futuristic. So yeah, now we're about to 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and the lights are out, and away we go with a very good start on Motocrosser, but also by Yoda as well, which is gonna now try to take the slipstream of Motocrosser, and this gonna do the same Futuristic, and now it seems like it's gonna be a quite clean start, which now Yoda takes the lead. And let's see what's gonna be to the backfield. We're gonna get some wheel to wheel with Skamakas between Wesley, Papa, and Wetzel, which is Papa now in up to P9 from P11, and he's gonna go to the outside of Skamakas, which it took that. That's the side by side, but now Papa is the inside and is not also wearing the helmet, which is quite dangerous. But yeah, I mean Yoda in P1 now. It took
Yeah,
the
what a start by Yoda. Just breaks harder around the outside, clean. He's done a Max Verstappen, and it's great move by him to take the lead from Motocrosser.
yeah, and also Meepo in P4 and Futuristic in P3. So I mean, Motocross is just close to two Ferrari drivers. So let's see.
Oh, he's sandwiched, guys. He's sandwiched like always between two
Yeah, it's
Ferrari
savage.
drivers. Can they strategy him to death? I
Uh,
wonder.
maybe, you know, if they're in VSC together, probably they're already thinking, I suppose. But also, I mean, Futuristic want to get him, want to get past him, you know, to get also the to
Yeah.
try the attack to Yoda, which is gonna be also very good for his championship. But also they have to remember that there is a constructor championship.
Tranquilo, as he goes down the inside of the keyboard at the back there, he was trying to make a move at the end of sector 1 into turn
Oh, someone
number
crashed.
4.
Leslie.
Oh, is Wesley? No. Wesley, mate, you have crashed. You went from provisional pole and you are now down in 14th with a broken wing. But here comes Tranquilo. He's right behind Keyboard Mason, pushing him through those twisty sector 2. It's a little bit squirrely from the back of the Alpine. He's had to catch a moment, but I think he's going to be safe until the main straight. But yeah, it was a pretty good start. I'm just going to stay on board with Tranquilo because I think he's the closest to anyone. These softs to the mediums are definitely going to help him out a lot.
Indeed.
As Motocrosser sets the fastest lap, which is quite impressive. And then Papa sets the fastest lap on the mediums. But here comes Tranquilo right behind Keyboard. It's going to be a clean overtake. No DRS enabled now, so it's not going to be activated for this straight. So he should be able to get the move done into turn number 1. He's going to have to brake later than the Alpine on the outside of him. He does, but he's going to have to crowd him out. And Keyboard is still there. He's actually been pushed off now. It's always been pushed off. That is going to hurt his chance. He loses a position to Wamski. So aggressive defending there by Keyboard to keep Tranquilo from getting the position.
Yes, Wesley, I think he hasn't damaged as he didn't pit. So let's see, he's actually gaining. So probably didn't get any damage. But yeah, it's still close. The midfield, you know, P7. What? I mean, it's like awesome to see how Papa is close also to P1. Meanwhile, Wamski DNF'd. Are we gonna get a safety car? When did he crash? Oh, I think he crashed in the same place as before on Quaipan. Maybe a little.
I think so, a little bit afterwards. So I think that section is just called him out. Futuristic pits really early on.
Oh, because we got feared to a safety car. Is he gonna try? Yeah, medium. So
Yeah.
he's gonna
safety
make
cars
two-stop
for the mediums.
strategy probably.
Did you see? I don't know if I saw, but I thought Luke Wetzel's made an insane dive bomb on Shamagkas. I don't know if it was actually
I didn't. I
uh,
didn't see.
a move. I was kind of daydreaming, and then I was watching it as it was happening, and I was like, "Is this really happening? Did he just make that move?" And then I might have missed it, but I think Wetzel's made an insane dive bomb on Shamagkas. I don't actually know where it was. I think it was the end of sector 2. So that's pretty cool. I missed that.
During the safety, the virtual or?
I know, just before. I think just before it was announced, this safety car was announced.
That was a clean start, by the way. We didn't get any incidents or other crash.
I mean, on the start, yeah, but Wamski did just crash, so
Yeah,
not a clean start, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes race control, so the restart's back on. Obviously, for a safety car. Papa's got a great restart on Zod. Yeah, he's going to go round the outside and really unorthodox overtaking zone into the stadium section. He gets his teammate, the other Red Bull, so he's up 6 positions. Is RCC Papa. He is up, boys, into P5 and chasing down Levi Vassou on those medium tyres. So that was a great restart from Papa, and also caught Zod napping a bit there. That's crazy.
And meanwhile, let's see now Motocrosser, which is taking the slipstream of Yoda and now dive bombing the inside, which I think is gonna be a very clean move and very easy indeed. And yes, he did. But now Yoda just deploying ERS. Is he gonna try here? No, he's not. He backed off. But also we have Life Solar, which is in P3, and the Meepo, which is the back of him. And also, I mean, this is like a fight, not only for the championship, but for the RCC crew. As now we have Papa, Zod, And yeah, I think it's Papa and Sold here. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, the Red
anyone
Bulls.
else. Yeah. So I think we're sure they wanna fight, probably, to take the celebration of getting better of its teammate.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be on their minds as Zod is going to try and hunt down Papa to get that position back.
Which is now, I think, so didn't have the.
Ooh, so
Oh yeah, he got
Motocrosser
it.
breaks. Yeah, but he breaks out of DRS from Yoda. That's really important. And Tipsy Bob seems to have got ahead of Shamakas down the main straight as well. So Shamakas has lost quite a few positions there. He's lost two off the start. So he started P7 and is now P9. So not the best race for the Mercedes, but I'm sure he can come back. Still a long, long race to go.
And an interesting thing is gonna be futuristic, as I'm surely is gonna make a two-stop strategy, as you cannot do other 30 laps with the medium. So I don't know if Motocrosser and Yoda are gonna decide to go longer with the soft, or just gonna go for the two-stop as well. So you could make a soft, medium, soft probably, as the
Yeah,
soft
but
are quite good.
like you said, the pit stop here is quite small, so it's like 15, 18 seconds or something like that, 16 or 18 seconds. And now Yoda and Motocross are both going to be in a DRS of each other as they go through every straight, and Futuristic's not. So I think that's going to really? I think he's made an interesting call. He's going to have older tires and he's losing time on the straights because they have DRS. So I don't know. Was it really the best call? I think Meepo is going to get past Lamy Rousseau here down the main straight. He's got all of the DRS he wants, all the straight line speeds. He's going to go down the inside and he's comfortably past going into turn one. He shuts the door and gets back on the racing line, so you can tell there is a comfortable move by Meepo. He misses the apex over there, but he won't matter. He might be re-overtaken by Papa and Lamy Rousseau behind. Papa makes a move on Lamy Rousseau. He's going to go, yeah, he's going around the outside just on the straight, just clean past him. So now Papa is up to P4, and Lamy Rousseau has lost 2 positions in 2 straights. So that is not going to be ideal for the Alfa Romeo as he tries to get back into those podium positions. And now Papa is up 7 positions and trying to chase down Meepo. And then he's with the leaders. He's with his championship rivals, Yoda and Motocrosser. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, Papa, it's getting very fast. I mean, it's just amazing what his pace is, considering he's with the mediums. Obviously, at this stage, the mediums are definitely better, but we have also to recognize that he started from P11, so he did a very good start indeed. As now, I think he wanna overtake Meepo, as he needs the podium and is basically fighting for the win now. And also because now we're gonna get Yoda on the inside, which is impact off a little bit. Probably want to get here the switch now on the second straight, but is not deploying DRS, as Motocross is not doing that either. So here I don't think he's gonna try to make a move, but it's possible, to be honest, to stay side by side here on this section. As we got now Basoli, which is actually chasing Meepo at the back. We got also Wetzer, which is still close to Tipsy Bob, so he couldn't make it clear the overtake, probably Tipsy Bob, because Wetzer is still on the DRS range. As now, yeah, let's see at the back.
Yeah, Yoda's really close as they come out of sector 3. I'm sure he's going to get him on this straight because he's just with a good exit now. Oh, but Motocrosser also gets a really good exit and pulls that gap out to about 6/10. DRS down this massively long straight is surely going to help Yoda in his attempt to fight with Motocrosser for the lead. It's going to just go to the outside down the straight. I think he's going to get him as he goes now. It takes a long around the corner, hugs the apex. So that's how you know from his perspective that Motocrosser is far behind. And Luke Wetzels also gets past Tipsy Bob on the main straight. They're going to fight down into turn 1, and Luke Wetzels has just got ahead of Tipsy Bob there.
Yeah, let's see now if Tipsy is gonna try. I don't think so, as he's low with the battery. And now we have Tranquilo. Oh yeah, Wesley just missed it. But we got still Futuristic on P11, which is now deploying your S to get away well with against the Keyboard Magnussen, which, yeah, I mean, Keyboard is a great defender. You can see he's not just giving up, but yeah, Futuristic just got way more traction than him. As Futuristic now is up to P10, start on P, but he already made a pit stop strategy. And Hippo, Life Asole sold all of them on the DRS range, which is now, I think, Dipsy Bob tried to make the move, as I see something going on. But
I think
now,
Motocross is going to go again on Yoda down into turn one. He's going to break later down the inside and crowd Yoda out. But they're good. All of this over. Yoda seems to know doesn't hang it, but all the time they fight, Papa does gain. So they have to be careful. I think since Papa's on the mediums and they're on the softs, it won't matter too much until these softs start going off properly. Because it looks like their lap times are still good. And also, these two have DRS, so they're towing each other along while Papa has to, do it himself. He's got no one to tow him, so no wonder Papa's losing time to these two in front. 2.7 seconds is the gap. 2.1 seconds was the gap. So he's lost about 6/10 overall, and obviously he's losing time to get within DRS of these two.
well, probably Yoda Motocrossers playing really smartly, let's say, because they are basically not fighting hard. They just try to lose as less time as they can, as they basically just overtake them on the TRS straight, the long one, and they after don't fight in a way. But I mean, Papa now is just gonna be.
Oh, Meepo pits. So Meepo is the first one of the top 6 to pits.
Then, uh, okay, yeah, some
Meepo and Wetzels are both pitted. So Futuristic's got back past Meepo. Oh, that's a good indicator
side by side,
for those of you paying attention.
Motocrosser getting, yeah, no, sorry, Yoda over to Motocrosser on the second sector. So now Papa is already 1.8 seconds behind Crosser, so he's really gaining a lot. It's gonna be very important for him. I mean, Papa, this moment is just hoping about Yoda and Motocrosser holding up each other so he can gain time, but now the softs are really starting to drop their pace. I think Yoda and Motocrosser will beat soon, to be honest. I don't know when, but
They don't this lap, they stay out. So something I wanted to mention was that Futuristic is 4 seconds ahead of Meepo. And that was roughly the gap from Yoda and Motocrosser to Meepo before he pitted. So if Futuristic's got this strategy call correct, he's with them with about, I think, 6 or 7 lap older medium tyres. Let me have a check.
but the thing is, he
Yeah,
can't
7 laps.
he can't stretch the start to the end. I think, not sure, but I highly doubt it. But he may do it. I mean, who knows? He's
Or
50,
maybe he's just pushing really hard to try and go with a new soft at the end,
maybe.
and try and do like that. But
By the way,
as you mentioned,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Rush. I think Derogatory left us in this moment. So Motocrosser, I doubt. So now Papa, Motocrosser are in the DRS range by Yoda, so that's very good from Papa. As now he's gonna catching up from them, and also he's gonna go he's gonna go longer. Yes, now. Wait. Are you there, Pineapple?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, I think you crashed.
Just watching the gaps. No, I was just watching the gaps quite silently, just analysing a little bit because
Oh, okay,
my
yeah.
game was a little bit slow. So my gaps are a bit off, but Papa now in the DRS, he's going to get towed along. He wants these guys to stay out as long as possible. Sorry, not as long as possible, because he wants them to pit, and he gets a 3-second penalty. That is going to ruin his attempts at being, well, clear of these guys. He's going to make life a lot harder for him now for the rest of this race. 3 seconds with Papa, that is going to change the game. I must see Yoda and Motocrosser pitting soon. They must pit, surely. Maybe this lap or the next lap. Yeah, both of them. See, both of them go in to pit, and so Papa gets 1 lap more of DRS, but that's it. So now the interesting thing is going to be is where is Futuristic? What is he? Is he going to make it past and hold up these two on their fresh mediums? So Futuristic comes out now. He's going to come down the main straight. He's crossed the new lap, and I think he's going to get past. It's going to be really tight. Yeah, he's passed. I know he's cleanly passed. And in fact, Meepo and Larry Basso both have undercut. No, Meepo has it's 4 wide as they go across. It's crazy. It's like 4 cars here, and they're all just bunched up together. And Yoda makes a move on Larry Basso, and Yoda's going to try and just hang it round Larry Basso to get back into P5. Motocross are now right behind Larry Basso. Larry Basso's going to have another go, and Yoda down at the end of sector 1. He's going to dive down the inside on these fresh mediums, both of them. And Yoda's going to keep the position, and his Motocrosser going to, Motocrosser takes advantage of Larry Basso locking up, and also gets the position to get through. This is critical. Meepo has undercut both Yoda and Motocrosser, and is in a net P1 at the moment.
And this.
Oh no, net. Yeah, and Futuristic is like you said, miles ahead. He's done really well. 2.2 seconds clear. 2.1 seconds. Obviously, it's going to be hurting with those 9-lap-old mediums, but that means he's a net 1 after pitting. But obviously, he won't be able to take those those tyres to the very end. So he's going to have to obviously pit again. But strategies coolers seem to have worked for Futuristic here. And now we have a train of 5 cars for the win, from P3 down to P7. And that's not even we're not even taking account of the wild card here, which is Papa, who has started on the mediums and is going long, and is the only one to do that. So he's going to be dangerous at the end of this race if all of these guys hold each other up. Or if all of these guys have DRS each other. And Yoda, sorry, he's right. I missed that. He's right round the outside of Meepo to turn 1. He's going to cut back into Meepo to turn 4. Oh, Meepo's going round. Yoda's hit Meepo as they come out of the turns 1, 2, and 3. And that is Meepo's race. Absolutely ruined. He was in the net lead, and now he's going to be down to P5, P6 net. Maybe up into pits. I don't know if he got damage from that contact, but that is surely going to come to the stewards. That was an aggressive move by Yoda as he cut back P3 into turn 3, sorry, to get P4. That is going to surely be under investigation for the stewards.
And actually, I think it's going to be very, very difficult from Futuristic to keep those 2 drivers behind, as he basically have 10 laps older mediums than them. But this is very good from Papa. All these fights is, let's see the gap. Futuristic is 17.8 seconds behind Papa. So what's happened?
Well, if you lose about that much in a pit stop, then Papa's going to have fresh tyres and come out P2 and honestly win the race. Well, win it on track. He's obviously got penalties. But Motocrosser, sorry. Motocrosser on Yoda down the race straight. He's going to get it cleanly into turn 1. So that's now another net change. P2. I missed that, sorry.
Yeah, now as we're gonna Futuristic now, it just I think just got very, very closer the gap between Motocrosser and Yoda. So yeah, Futuristic now, I think it just started to a little bit, also because the hikes more time were for his stars, but very, very well. As
and
no
there,
no Motocrosser is seconds of penalty. and that's gonna be huge for.
So Ferraris, yeah, the Ferraris now without the penalties. As Zod pits, so he's the longest run on those softs is Zod, and he's going to pit. But that penalty for motocrosser means both for fastest lap as well with a 17.999 for motocrosser. But those two penalties, as motocrosser now, sorry, it's going to go down the main straight. He's got a slipstream DRS behind Futuristic, going to pull to the inside. He's made a lot of ground. He's going to go into the net lead after Papa will pit. But into turn 1, 2, and 3, he has got the move done on Futuristic. Futuristic's ultimate strategy not working out here. He has been caught by the rest of the pack and will be swallowed.
That was team order probably. As fight with Yoda, so they just. I mean, that's the thing about getting faster driver in this moments. They can actually work together to get a good result for the team and for themselves. As now, yeah, I think I are getting some luck. But yeah, Yoda is now 7/10 behind motocrosser, and motocrosser has 3 seconds of penalty.
Yeah, so I mean, motocross is not the fastest lap of the race on those fresh mediums. So no one seems to have pace of motocross at the moment. Of course, Yoda has DRS to keep in touch with him, but Olavi Vaso on Futuristic, so he's going to get the move done now into turn 1 as well, and that's going to mean that Futuristic's ultimate strategy has failed. He's on the same amount of pit stops as these guys, but unfortunately is down in P5, and he's not going to get that position back because when Papa pits, he will come out ahead of Futuristic and Vaso, probably behind Motocrosser and Yoda. We're going to have to wait and see if that's the case. Futuristic gets a 3-second time penalty as well, so just to compound his issues. So Yoda is the only one of the front runners left without penalty. Consistency may well win in this race. I'm not going to say it, I'm not going to jinx it, but he knows now he just needs to keep it clean on this track that is very penalty kind of. It's kind of a penalty magnet, isn't it? It's just crazy in terms of how many people are getting penalties. Almost like 60% of the grid plus. I've now got penalties. I will check. I'll be the race director and check Yoda's penalties. Give me a second.
So it's looking another interesting race to see the leaders now. I mean, they're so close, and also Papa now 50.9. Oh, and crashed. Oh, Wesley, the Alpha Tower, not a good day for him.
Wetzel's. Sorry, did you see Wetzel's? He was just trying a really weird move down on Futuristic.
Oh,
Wetzel's P6.
Yeah, we'll speak about
Wesley. He's gonna go now onto the try and make a move. Oh, Wesley. Sorry.
Yeah, Wesley.
Did Wesley crash?
Yes.
Okay. While Wesley was crashing, Wetzel's was making a move. So it's kind of a bit of a tongue twister there. So Wetzel's is putting Futuristic under some serious pressure.
Yeah, and also Yoda is. I think Yoda and Motocrosser are the same pace, probably. 1 lap slower, 1 lap faster. So it's looking exciting because I think this is gonna be all for the last lap. I have this feeling, to be honest. I feel like they're just waiting for the end of the race.
It could be.
Yes, because
it's going to be a really interesting one because Papa is going to be on those new softs, and these guys are all on board mediums. So it could come back. And is Papa second in the championship? I believe, second or third.
Papa is actually second.
I can't remember.
He's second.
Second. So yeah, the main championship rivals. There goes RCC Zod on Mepo down the main straight. So he's just got him quite comfortably on those fresh mediums. He's trying to do the same strategy as these guys, but was like 6.5 seconds off the pace, which is unfortunate. So he wasn't able to be on par with these guys at the moment. But yeah, I mean the pace right now is quite insane for these guys. in general. They keep all the top four are keeping up an insane rate of insane consistency on the lap times as well. Especially Yoda, he only has 2 warnings, by the way. I checked, so he's 1 away from a penalty, and everyone else has got dead 3. So then it doesn't look like they're going to be getting. And Papa Pitts, this is the crucial moment.
Yeah, I was
Crystals.
thinking about the pit as was dropping down a little bit at times, like 1-2 seconds probably. So let's see now where is he gonna come out. Of course, oh, Motocrosser P1, Yoda P, and Papa P4, oh, P5. Okay.
Ooh, and Futuristic's also on the back of him as well. Futuristic might try and make a move here. He's going to go down the outside. Is Futuristic trying to hang it around the outside, but these fresh softs for Papa are going to keep him ahead. So Papa in P5 on the fresh softs has about 4 cars. He's wasting no time. Is Papa trying to make a move now on Luke Wetzel's, and he's going to do it now. Down the inside. Don't make contact, guys. This is for the relay race. Wetzel's going to fight it. He's going to try and force Papa wide. He loses the position, and Papa up into P4. So he's got 15 laps, 3 cars, new softs, and about 6 seconds of gap to make up for the win from P11, which would be, I think this is the second week running that Papa is going to. And
are we gonna get safety car?
Oh, safety. Oh, no, we've been denied, I think, a thriller of a race here with this safety car, but this may turn it into an even more thriller of a race. Oh, that's such an unlucky safety car for the race in general, because Papa. Okay, so let's see. Everyone pits, right? They must do, yeah. Papa's going to take the net lead with the safety car, but he's still going to have 15 laps of racing to go. You know, the softs make 15 laps, but you know, it's going to be really difficult for. I don't know, actually, Crystals. You're the strategy guy. How about you give us your assessment on this?
Well, I would pit, you know, even if I were Papa, as he done it basically, because I wouldn't lose any position. So I think you actually can do 14 laps with the soft, or counting laps of safety car, so it's gonna be like 12, 15 laps. With the soft, you have less fuel, so I think it's gonna be a good idea. But also, you could try to go with the mediums, which, you know, they would get consistent for 14 laps and trying to catch like at the last lap. So I don't know, it's quite difficult to make the decision, but I think actually the best one would be for the soft. But it seems like Wetzel disagree with me basically, as he's pitted for the mediums, and Tranquil as well. And also Motocrosser, we have to remind that he has 3 seconds penalty, and also a driver which we didn't really take on consideration for this race, probably were to focus on the fight between Papa, Yoda and Motocrosser, is Lavi Fasole. He's 3rd.
Oh yeah, he is 3rd. He didn't pit, and I was surprised that Papa pit. He did pit. Sorry,
yes,
Lavi Fasole did pit. So he must have cut. He must have like undercut a bunch of them then.
So he's fighting for
well, not undercut, you know, like jump them.
He's fighting for a win.
But
so.
I'm surprised that firstly Wetzel's has gone on to mediums. Maybe he didn't. I don't think he had a fresh pair of softs. That's probably why he's done that. Which may be an interesting tyre choice. It may come back to help him. I don't think it will, but because he's going to have Meepo, Zod, Tipsy, and Futuristic all basically on his back the whole way. But the problem is that I see is that Papa shouldn't have pitted under the safety car. He had fresh softs anyway.
And Papa has 3 seconds penalty. So, wow, I mean, this is gonna be interesting, because is Motocrosser gonna win? He's gonna pull away 3 seconds?
Yeah, that is the question. Is Motocrosser gonna win? That is the, yep.
Is Papa gonna go away? Just, we've seen him for all the race. Well, through this season in general, getting a super pace. I mean, an example is last week race on Austin. So I think he has the chance, but also Wetzel on the mediums, without any penalty. Is he gonna just take it the is just consider the consistency option, so he may get faster till the end. So he's another
I
guy
think
which he may win.
I think Wetzel's his strategy call was interesting, but I think he's going to just be destroyed by the futuristic Mepos on Dipsy behind. You know.
Oh,
Oh,
Wetzel
safety
to
car in
get
this
this
lap.
lap.
Can
Yep.
I do this?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool. I will do this safety car restart. So, Motocrosser, he is slowing down. Of course, as you do. Sorry, I just had some food in my mouth. So, Motocrosser slowing down. He's heating up his tyres, getting ready to go. I think he's going to go personally at the final corner because he wants to make this straight as long as possible. Or he might even wait until way after. I know he's. Ooh,
A meeple.
5 second penalty for Meepo. Motocross is gone. He's gone. He has caught Yoda napping a bit there. And Futuristic has got past Wetzel's Zod. Meepo is going down. He's going down the back. He's pitted straight away. Has he pitted? No, he's just spun or something. I don't know. Coming out of the. Must have spun coming out of the thing. So here goes the Red Bull of Papa. He's trying to make him with the lava, so it's not going to happen. But he's going to follow him closely round. I don't see any other moves down the field. So a nice uniform safety car restart from the pack. Unfortunately for Meppo, he's the exception. I think he spun. He must have spun because he didn't fit, and he's now down in last place, which is a big shame. And Wesley.
No,
that's
second. No.
Oh, the third place, mate. All you had to do was keep it on the track. He would have been good for like some serious points-paying positions. But that is so unfortunate for Lavi Soul. Yeah,
But
good spot there, Crystals. I would have missed that.
Wetzel is in P6 and actually P3. So he's on the podium now, right now. But it's gonna be tough. Very tough. So, if you were Yoda, what would he do now? Just try to fight with Motocrosser or just take in second place?
Definitely. Stay within his DRS and just sit tight. Don't get any more penalties. Because there's no point. He is 3 seconds ahead. If he keeps it clean, he will win. And Papa, here goes Papa on line with a soda. He's been on safety car restart into turn 1. He's going to go down the inside and number so out. So he gets the podium position. Never count out Papa, guys. He is always on the charge and ready to win these races. And DRS has not been reactivated yet.
And can you
since
check?
DRS has not been reactivated.
Can you check if Yoda
Yeah?
has any warning, by the way? So to see.
Yeah, so Yoda has 2 warnings.
2 warnings. Okay, so if I have 2 warnings, I really would like to overtake Motocrosser to make sure, even if I get another warning, so a penalty at that point, you will still be on the lead. So, it's a track which is difficult about the track limit, so you are never sure. Also in the last lap, just going a little bit wider with the steering wheel or with the throttle or whatever it is, so you could get another warning, and this could be huge for the position. As now, Motocrosser is so fast, he's just flying. And DRS.
Yeah, but
enabled.
yeah, that's what I mean. DRS enabled, and Yoda's still within the DRS. So, as much as Motocrosser may be flying, it's not going to matter if Yoda can stay in that DRS and put him under loads and loads of pressure down the helping of that main straight. So, I don't know. Maybe I think Motocrosser is in bit in trouble here. He's got the penalty, and he's going to have a DRS from Yoda. Yoda can sit back until the last lap and just, take him on then, or take him on later.
Yeah, now the gap is 6 tenths. So it's looking very, very well from Yoda. Seems like at this moment it's looking like he's gonna win, but never says never. So anything can still happen. 10 laps to go. It's still quite a long run. And it's not easy staying on the dirty air. Indeed. As now we got Meepo, which is back to the points, P10, as he overtook